Let's go. But, here we go now. Fat man scoop on the mic. Mixing the mix on the wheels of steel. This is what I was fucking born to do. Let's go.
I said a little bit sussy in the chat. A little bit sussy.
1, 2.
Just a little sussy, you guys. How we doing? Targeting Monday indeed. Mia, thank you for the 10 months. Sparks with the 16. Graphite Master with the gifties when I was offline. Can we all transition to an offline gifty economy where I could just not even go live and the gifties roll in? That would be awesome. The J-Slash strat, yeah, exactly. He's figured it out. An offline hype train? God's work. Hey, I've got something to admit. I got something embarrassing to admit. I got to admit something kind of embarrassing that I'm not sure how to deal with right now. Maybe give me a second and we'll talk about it. How's everybody doing? You were watching the YouTube video? I hope you liked it. I think Quack did an excellent job, especially for like a 2-day turnaround. You know, everybody says Quack, bad Valorant player, bad Apex player. Like, that's all I talk about. But I think people should give him credit that he's a fucking amazing editor. Like, no one ever talks about that. They always say, like, Quack doesn't know how to fucking play Wordle for his life dependent on it. Always takes 6 tries in Wordle. And I'm like, sure, maybe that's true. It almost certainly is true. But what we should talk about is that he's actually fucking goated on the sticks when it comes to editing. He did a fire job on the Hitman video, and it was like a really quick turnaround. Quack Appreciation Monday. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Your voice got mad reverb. What does that mean? Does it mean I'm like a Chad? Just tell me yes. I don't. I'm not sure what reverb is, to be honest. Yeah, Quack did a great job on that the 7-hour Elden Ring video too as well. It would be fire if it was actually a 7-hour video. How about that popping up in your recommended, huh? A nice little 7-hour VOD on the main channel. Bro, AoE today. It's Marketing Monday and you're out here praging for an AoE random stream. Haven't played it in weeks. Just fucking jump into the AoE. What are you talking about? And how did you guess? That's exactly what I'm going to do. AoE grind. I'm going to zoom the camera out of my forehead. I'm going to change 1,000 years to the fucking 2,000 years. And I'm going to grind all day. Bro, if they give me early access to Harry Potter, it's over. It's over. I know I told Ari I wouldn't grind, but I'm going to grind Harry Potter. And if she disagrees, she's a Slytherin. Are you ever making a YouTube video on Marketing Monday Streaming Wars? In fact, I am. And in fact, I just paid Avernell, an amazing artist from the Reddit, to make a cool thumbnail. Check out my thumbnail idea. It's called, the title's going to be The War for the Streaming Throne. And it's going to have a Netflix guy, like a guy with a Netflix logo for a face, on a giant throne of like TVs. And then like Hulu and Amazon Prime sharpening their knives. Like walking towards the throne. I think that's going to be a sick fucking thumbnail. So Abernell's working on that, and then I'll finally reveal that video. We've been working on it, so. When are you playing Inscription again? When fucking hell freezes over. Inscription Frogs. You are relentless, bro. You're relentless. It was one time. I mean, you know what? I can promise this. I can promise this. Hand of God. I will play Inscription before I play Paper Mario. Hand of God, I will beat Inscription before I play Paper Mario. And I have to play Paper Mario, right? So it's like... like, why can't the Inscription Frogs just hang out with the Arkham Frogs, you know? The Arkham Frogs have realized that Arkham's not coming. But the Inscription Frogs are still like, it's any day now. Any day now. By the way, I liked Inscription, but it's just like, if I get gaming time, like, all I want to play is Elden Ring, you know? Ja feel? Big A, can you even dunk? Oh, yeah. Me? I once beat, this is a weird fact about me. I once beat LeBron James in Stan's body in a 1v1 by dunking on him. Yeah. That is a weird fact. Yeah, it was a weird science experiment or something. I don't remember. Paper Mario viewers are the silent majority. What the fuck is silent about them? What is silent about the fucking Paper Mario viewers, dude? That's one word that does not describe them because they won't shut the fuck up. Paper Mario viewers are the loud and annoying minority. That's what they are. The only time they're silent is when I actually play Paper Mario. Then the chat's a ghost town, dude. That's when everyone's silent. How's everybody doing? You know, how you feeling? What's the vibes on this Monday? Are you feeling a good week or a bad week? Tell me true. Tell me honestly. Thanks for hopping in, Zeb. Oh, no, it's no problem. I was looking around. I was brainstorming last night ideas, and I was looking through the directory, and I saw it was nice. Great week. Got a sorry, did you get a 40% pay raise or a 40% pay cut? Because that's going to change. Oh, you got a 40% on your chem homework, and you cut your nails. That's way different. That's way different. Wow, that fucking took a turn. I just saw cut 40% and I put it all together. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you fucking dogged your fucking chem test. But you cut your nails. That's awesome. It's a big win. Got a $3K commission check coming in, so not that bad. Sheesh. A $3K bomb? What are you spending it on? 3090, 3090, 3090, 3090. We have to sell these. God. It's so hard to sell these GPUs. They just won't move off the shelves. Where's the big A NFT coming out? Dude, NFTs are can we say it? The NFT even ironically, NFTs are like boring now. It was like no NFT talk, too much NFT talk, then ironic NFT talk, and now it's like, I'm over it. I'm over NFTs. They fell off. They're washed, bro. I watch you on YouTube. I always thought you recorded in the morning. Oh, yeah, I usually do. Every day I stream during the best EU and East Coast hours for 8-9 hour streams. And then only occasionally, like today, I'll stream for a few hours late at night. But this is very not usual for me. This is very out of my norm. Let me tell you. Any chance you speak Spanish? I'm Mexican. Ari's Latina. And so, obviously, if I'm getting married to her, I should be able to speak Spanish, right? No, I don't. No, I speak like a little bit. What's funny is I spoke more Spanish when I first started dating her than I do now. Because when I tried to practice, she would make fun of me. So I just stopped practicing. So now I'm dog shit, dude. Now I'm terrible. I got bullied. I got bullied into being a gringo, dude. Like they don't want you to get out of your box. They put you in a box and you're just forced to stay in it. What's the topic, Big A? Are you trying to rush me? Are you asking for the topic, trying to fucking rush me? We get to the topic when we get to the fucking topic. I'm not going to the topic yet. We're not even close to the topic. We got to do fucking, we got to do wins and fails. Is the topic the Slothathon? No, but I watched it today. It was surprisingly entertaining, surprisingly invested for not liking not TFT, Super Auto Pets at all. I liked it. You should divorce your girl to pursue your career in Spanish. Yeah. That's a smart idea. And then once I get really good at Spanish, I can use it to find like a girl who speaks Spanish and then try to marry her. And I can finally get my goal, right? That makes a lot of sense. What's then you can find a girl who's learning Spanish and bully her. Genius! Actually genius. Yes, that makes so much sense. If you could reverse Men in Black a language. It's crazy. I know exactly what you mean. Reverse Men in Black. You mean like someone does a flashy thingy and suddenly it like is implanted in my brain. That's a crazy way to phrase it, but I get it. If I could reverse Men in Black a language and just get it in my brain, I mean Spanish, because then it would be fun for Ari's family. I went to a wedding in Mexico with Ari's extended family, and all I did was smile and give like back pats and hugs. I couldn't speak with anyone, dude. And it was like this big party wedding, and like they had mariachis playing, and everyone was, it was this big house, and everyone was close and hugging and backslapping and hey, raising drinks, and I was just like, hey. I mean, I had a good time. Everyone was really nice, but I'm Mexican and I live in a Hispanic community, but I don't know a lick of Spanish, and it's very embarrassing. That seems tough. It's crazy you haven't picked any up. Goosey Up, thank you for the 15 months. 15 months of glizzing and glorketing. Thanks, Big A. Also, I'm a girl, so you still have a few of us left. Okay, that's cool. The weird part is the glizzing and glorketing, right? That's the part that's weird. Users in use, thank you for the 5 months. Paddle, thank you for the 11 months. Duck Scholar, thank you for the 8. My weekend was awesome. I got blackout drunk Saturday and Sunday night. Shit. Damn, going hard, huh? Blackout Saturday and Sunday? Do you have an update on when the Enron hats will ship? Well, I'm having Eamon deliver them all personally with a little jig. So he should show up to your door, knock on it twice, dance a little jig, and then hand you your hat. And if he doesn't, you are legally allowed to go to his house and ask for it. So I'll be posting his address here very soon. Josh Pitt, thank you for the 2 months. Jay Badger, thank you for the 4 months. Tag Gernips with the Prime. Ichlip, thank you for the 5 months. Ducks Galore, thank you for the 8 months. Users in use with the 5. Oh, I already said that. Wore my Sigma tank to dinner with friends, and let's just say my passive income covered the bill. Easy clap. So you mean like you made everyone else pay, and you just sort of sat there smugly, presumably at a nicer restaurant, wearing a Sigma tank top, until they were forced to cover your bill. That's fucking sick, dude. It's actually fucking sick, dude. Yes. That's what I'm saying. And this is why I don't understand why those didn't sell better. They pay for themselves. They literally pay for themselves. You wear a Sigma tank top, you don't got to pay for shit, dude. You just point to the tank top. Ludwig said you were super fast. Is there anything that happened that has your unbridled speed implanted in his mind? Yeah, we did a foot race. Back when he had like 200 viewers, we were at TwitchCon, and he thought he was faster than me. And so we did a foot race. I fucking lapped him. But then, I'm not particularly fast, right? I'm just faster than him. But because his mind has to make sense of that, he decided to start saying that I was the fastest man alive that could smoke Usain Bolt. That way he can still be fast in his mind, and I'm just a freak of nature, rather than I just ran like a decent speed. Like I did track in high school. So now I'm fucking Usain Bolt speed. Hey, so remember how I said something embarrassing to say? I'm going to reveal it right now. I'm not wearing pants. I was getting ready for stream. I took a shower. I put on my public hoodie. I didn't put on any pants. I'm not wearing pants right now. I forgot. And I didn't notice till I went live. I'm literally pantsless. I'm just in my underwear. So I'm going to pause the stream real quick, and I'm going to go put my pants on. Yeah. This is crazy. This has never happened before, but I'm literally pantsless. Oh, I'm showing it. Wow, look at me. No pants Andy. Connor ate them. Connor! Connor! I never should have invited Connor over. Man gets hungry and you don't know what he's going to take. I mean, I guess if everyone in the chat takes off their pants in solidarity, then I wouldn't feel so embarrassed about it. But I think I'll just put my pants on. Don't have to ask me twice. All right, never mind. Keep your pants on. This is Marketing Monday we're talking about. Hey, whoa, hey, whoa, whoa, hey, whoa, whoa. What's Gucci? What's good? Atle, thank you for the 7 months. Appreciate it. My name Keith, thank you for the 7 months. Gare Bear Game, thank you for the 15 months. 15 months. If my subscription was a pregnancy, by now we could have had triplets. No, we've already talked about this, right? That's not how pregnancies work. It's not like you add more months and then suddenly more and more babies come out. It's like triplets could still be 9 months. You don't get it at all. But I appreciate the 15 months for sure. Jokes and tacos, thank you for the 4 months. Zach D, did I? Lunaroo, thank you for the 5 gifted. I'm not sure if I said that. By the way, I don't know if anyone here, I'm sure all of you have this open on a second monitor and you keep watch on it all the time. But we are like very close to 300K on YouTube. Wow, 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 mamma mia. Might actually hit the fucking milestone today. That would be cool. That would be cool. I don't know. We'll see. I have your Social Blade open on my Windows startup at all times. Oh, I'm not going to sit here and watch it, but when we see it, we'll see it. 300K special? Oh, yeah. So for 300K, I was thinking, what if I released like a video? Like, what if I just put out another daily video? How dope would that be? Like, I put out content consistently and keep doing it. Keys react? Yeah. Sex tape with Ludden stands. I feel like I'll get demonetized. When you hit 3090K subs, can you give away a 3090 to myself? Yeah, I could do that. Otherwise, you would? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Put out another video, but call it Mega 300K Special. That sounds interesting. Do a face reveal at 300K. That's actually a funny idea. If at 300K I upload a video saying face reveal real, and it's just a normal fucking... Yeah. Or I take off a dream mask. That's actually not a bad idea for 500K or something. I could do a 500K face reveal where I take off a dream mask. That's actually a really funny idea. Wait, I'm kind of into it. If I wore a green hoodie and a dream mask, and then I open with that, the camera's on me, and then I go, all right, it's time. And I take it off. And then I get a fucking Dexerto article with my picture as Jake Hurwitz saying, cheeky streamer Atrioc does a fun little goof on dream. Pictured. And then it's a fucking Jake Hurwitz picture. Yeah, that's a good idea. That's a fucking... That... I see where that's going. Okay, so you might be wondering why I'm stalling a little bit for this Marketing Monday. And let me tell you, it's because it's flawless. It's because it's flawless. It's ready to go. And there's absolutely no reason I would need to stall. Here's the deal. I have a question for you. So I have a wins and fails, 100% done. We're going to do that today regardless. I think it's a good wins and fails. Then I have a Marketing Monday that's like pretty ready, enough ready that I think I could do it today. Or ipso facto, we reacto, wins and fails, Shark Tank react or some kind of react, and I do Targeting Tuesday tomorrow on the topic with a little bit more polish, a little bit more c'est magnifique. That's like a win-win, right? I'm seeing a lot of Shark Tank. I'm seeing a lot of Shark Tank. All right, sealed. Signed, sealed, and delivered. Yeah, give me one more day because it really is almost done. I just want to like polish a few slides, add a few like little... Basically, I'm not kidding. I want to add a picture of Jeff Bezos shirtless, and I didn't get a chance to do it. And I feel like it really pulls the slides together if I have a Jeff Bezos shirtless picture. And so I'll do that tomorrow. We'll do targeting. We'll do wins and fails today. And we'll do a little react. Actually, should I just fucking... No, we'll do it today. Yeah, we'll do wins and fails. All right, so without further ado, then let's do it. Let's do it. We have to get to Marketing Monday. And to do Marketing Monday, we have to do a song. And to do a song, we need every single person in the chat to look closely. I mean, get out your fucking magnifying glasses. Stare deeply at the screen and tag yourself. You know, I edited that intro myself. I made that myself by buying stock footage of money, like 14 different videos for like $12 a pop. And then I just put them all together. And I was really proud of it. I'm really proud of it. I really think it brings it together. Real ones know for real, for real. Welcome to Marketing Monday. Now this is going to be a part Marketing Monday, part Targeting Tuesday for Young Gravy. Welcome to Marketing Monday. Let's get into the wins and fails. First up, we have a major win in the dangerous war zone that is fast food marketing. A cutthroat, no holds barred competition where every party's out to kill the other. And they got the best in the business to do it. The man who revealed Drake's hidden child, Pusha T, was hired to write a diss track for Arby's.
I'm the reason the whole world love it. Now I gotta crush it. Filet your fishes. Then you should be disgusted. How dare you sell a square fish, asking us to trust it? A half slice of cheese, Mickey D's on a budget. Arby's crispy fish is simply it. With lines round the corner, we might need a guest list. Eggs is stage left, the sandwiches taste fresh. A little cube of fish from a clown is basic. Say less, this argument is baseless. Drowned in tartar, that filet-o-fish is tasteless. See, Arby's only deals in the greatness. I bet the house on it like it's Vegas. Look, I could sell water to a well. How could you ever think I'd fail?
The irony of the line, I could sell water to a whale, while you're selling, like, you know, bad fish to overweight Americans in a fucking in a commercial.
Yeah, the crispy fish sandwich blazing trails. The mother clown's just too frail. Yeah, if you know me and you know me well, all fish is gonna tip that scale.
This is a paid advertisement brought to you by the unrivaled, the unparalleled Arby's.
Anyway, from Arby's POV, it's a big win. It's a smart idea. It's funny. It's clever. From Pusha T's side, you know, I don't know how much he needs the money. It does, you know, like, for example, if you were Drake, this is like, you could just play this song in full as your comeback. It's the best. Like, this is the best comeback you need. It completely like undercuts your, you know, your sort of cred. It does, you know, he did a good job. I mean, for what it is, it was still like a fast food fish sandwich. But what's unique about it, what's interesting about it, is that you guys might know this. Pusha T actually wrote the iconic "I'm Loving It" McDonald's campaign commercial. He wrote that.
Rock to the beat, hungry for the music, gotta eat. I'm loving it, I'm loving it. No guts, no glory. Seems like I stumbled in the wrong territory. I'm loving it. Looks can be deceiving. There's a slight change of plans for the evening. I'm loving it. My car's way too clean. If only I could start this fine piece of machine. I'm loving it. Move.
Anyway, so he has this thing where he felt underpaid. He felt underpaid for doing that. He only got paid a flat fee, and he wanted royalties. And so I assume this is his way to get not only back at McDonald's a little bit, but get probably a much better deal on this Arby's campaign. It was Pusha T, Pharrell, and Justin Timberlake. Yeah, exactly. But he got paid like a small flat fee. He wrote this song, not the jingle. Yeah, okay, yeah. What I'm saying, I swear to God, actually Andy's are so cool, and we love to have him here. Appreciate it. Yeah, he wrote the song, not the jingle. The point is he felt underpaid. That's the point. And they took the jingle from the song, so you're fucking really helping though. So I think his goal is to make probably a much better deal on this Arby's one. And so it's sort of a win-win for him and for them. I mean, it's a clever idea. It trended all day today. It got 3 million views on Twitter alone. I think more on YouTube. So Pretty clever. Hashtag Arby's paid me, but I would say this anyway. So if you guys don't know, especially at a celebrity level of this size, you are required by the FTC to disclose in your hashtags, usually with a hashtag ad. But because hashtag ad kills your engagement, everyone tries to find ways to say it in different ways. So things like, they'll say things like EA partner or something like that. Hashtag EA partner or hashtag. It's like, they're all like trying to skirt the line to where they could legally say they disclose that they're a partner without saying hashtag ad. And so this is like the biggest, most egregious push that I've seen. Hashtag Arby's paid me, but I would say this anyway. It's very... It's like up front, but it doesn't, it's like a little funnier, so it doesn't hurt your... Also, hashtag Arby's spicy fish diss track. That is good hashtag strategy. I'm sure that one has a popular amount of usage prior to his post. They made him tweet it on his own account. I mean, that's got to be part of it, right? Especially if he's getting a cut. It's crazy. If you think about other celebrities, like Kevin Hart or The Rock, for example, they make almost as much from, like, when they're talking to studio, not almost as much, but like, when they do a movie like Jumanji, they will charge $12 million to appear in the movie, and they'll charge another $2 million to promote on social media. Like, they'll make that separate. So they actually make a ton of money just tweeting about the movies they're already in. Or usually Instagramming. And that's why half of The Rock's posts are like shill for either his stuff or something he's working on. The Rock's crazy because the Rock's social media is actually crazy. Like, literally almost every single post is promo and everyone loves it. Like, he has huge engagement numbers. And they're literally every single post is promo. It's fire. All right, so that's a win. Pusha T, good for you getting back at McDonald's with that fire spicy fish diss track. Let me get a fail, though. My fail is... No. Well, okay, yeah. Okay. I mean, this is a cool announcement. There's just one line I want to call out. Boom! The new Witcher got announced. We're happy to announce the next installment in the Witcher series of video games is currently in development, kicking off a new saga for the franchise. Okay? Brand new Witcher. Bada bing, bada boom. Red Engine, the technology which powers Cyberpunk 2077, is still being used for the development of the upcoming Cyberpunk expansion. Oh, also for this. They're switching to Unreal Engine 5, but they're also using Red Engine for the tech of this. It's UE5 for the base engine, but I think they're still developing it in their own. It's still deeply involved, is my understanding. So, a little worrisome because that engine didn't work at all. Hopefully the UE5 switch is the bigger part of it and makes it run smooth. I mean, this is so important for them because they're clearly trying to get back on track after... I mean, look. When did you can literally see when the game came out. When Cyberpunk came out. And so they're in the doldrums, and the patches and tweaks to the game have not changed anything. And so hopefully they can get back on track with it. I mean, The Witcher 3 sold amazing, was a huge part of their success and brand. Cyberpunk definitely hurt their brand in a major way. In a major way, dude. People joke about CDPR now. Isn't that crazy? They're like a butt of a joke. And then, like 1 year ago, it was like they were like FromSoft is now. It's really crazy. Like, everyone is constantly praising FromSoft nowadays, and 1 year ago everyone's praising CDPR. It's really wild. It changed so quickly. So we'll see if they can bounce back with this Witcher game. Big fingers crossed, but I think we all collectively are not gonna like have the same level of hype that we used to. We've been burned once. Now we're like wary. We're like a hurt dog or something. We're like scared to come back. Going to invest now, I believe. That's a great segue. Quack. Good segue. Because if you felt like investing, if you felt like buying the dip, I don't recommend. This is not financial advice. You can use public.com. Put your money where your heart is. Shout out public.com for sponsoring Marketing Monday. Long-time continued sponsor of Marketing Monday. Let me show you a little bit about Public. Hashtag public partner. Boom. Easy to invest. Investing app on your phone. You can invest in every different financial product that you'd want to invest in. Mainly, what I use it for is stocks. You can buy fractional shares of stocks, which is good for a lot of reasons. For one, like if you want to buy a share of Amazon that's $3,000, you can buy like 10% of a share, and if it goes up, it'll go up at exactly the same rate. So you can buy whatever amount you feel comfortable with for any stock. You're not forced into penny stocks if you have a small amount. You can also, what I think is a fun thing to do is buy $10 worth of a stock just to like track it, just so it's in your thing and you can see what it would have been. Do that for 6 months, see if your ideas were right, learn from that, go from there. So a lot of value in that. Also, most importantly to me, there's a competitor I think we all know about. That's a big phone trading app. This app is literally as easy to use, as clean, as beautiful, and does not make its money by selling the information on your trades to hedge funds, which is how that competitor makes its money, literally publicly known. Their product is you, the customer, sold to much larger institutions. Public does not do that. You can look it up. It's been independently verified by many third parties. I checked myself before I agreed to this sponsorship. They only make money on uninvested amounts sitting in bank accounts. So it's a lot more morally responsible. Makes you feel better about partnering with them. And so, yeah, it's just an easy to use, good app if you want to try to check stocks or watch stocks. It also has a social feed and ways to track and follow investors. You can follow me on there and see what I'm investing, but you can also follow I think Cody Ko, a ton of celebrity investors, things like that. So it's a pretty cool app. I recommend checking it out. There's a link in the description below. In the panel below the stream. And public.com/Atrioc if you want to go there. And also, one last thing that I didn't mention. Public.com/Atrioc. If you sign up, that's the wrong one. There it is. What did I spell wrong? There it is. If you sign up, you can get up to $300 in a free stock right now. When I signed up, I got a share of Facebook, which is now Meta, which then dropped 50%, I think. But it's still like $150 free dollars, which is awesome. I didn't do anything for it. It's completely random. It can be really small, but it can also be really large, up to $300. And it's just a fun way to get started in stock trading. It's pretty cool. So check it out. Thank you again to Marketing Money, or to Public for sponsoring Marketing Money. Back to the wins and fails. Back to the wins and fails. Let me give you another win. Oh, speaking of, we just talked about, wow, I think I planned it. Speaking of FromSoft, speaking of Elden Ring, big ass huge win on Elden Ring, which is still putting up insane numbers. 700K concurrent players daily on Steam weeks after launch. This is so uncommon. I think you guys are all pretty active Twitch users, right? I think most of you have seen a new game will launch. It'll be in the top 5 on Twitch, top of Steam for the launch week. That's it. Almost every game only has a launch week. It's big and then it falls off big. And that's normal. That's not even a bad thing. That's considered normal. Elden Ring has stayed at the top of YouTube viewership, Twitch viewership, and Steam player base. It's got legs in a way that many other games don't have. And it actually has moved up to become the second most played game on Xbox behind Fortnite. That means literally more people are playing Elden Ring on Xbox than COD Warzone, which is absurd. COD Warzone is half the people on Xbox. Yeah, the speedrunners are getting 20K viewers on Twitch. So that's remarkably impressive. The game is doing phenomenally well, and at the pace it's currently selling, it is reasonable. It's still probably not quite going to happen, but it's reasonable to assume that it could pass the sales of every other FromSoft game combined. Elden Ring could be bigger than everything else they've done for the past 12 years combined. Yeah, it's on a crazy pace. So, yeah, really impressive. Really, really impressive. Speedruns are hype. I can't wait to check it out when I'm done with the game. I can't wait to check out speedruns. I think they'll be cool. All right. That was a win. That was a fail. Let me give you a... Oh. Okay. Here's a win and a fail in one. It's a dually. Okay. So, if you guys don't know, I did a Marketing Monday on the streaming wars that I'm actually updating into a YouTube video. And I talked about how Netflix is currently the king of the streaming wars, but everyone's coming for their throne. And they have taken on a lot of debt. They've taken on a lot of debt to afford the content lineup that they want. You know, creating original content is much more expensive than just borrowing it from someone else and paying a licensing fee. And so they've taken on a lot of debt. And with that debt starting to come into the picture, they need to make sure their revenue is increasing at an appropriate rate, which explains why they've suddenly made a huge push into combating password sharing. Because if they look at the numbers, everyone's using Netflix, but not everybody's paying for it. Not everybody is paying for it. So they're making and you know what? When they were growing, when they were in the pure growth phase, they didn't care as much, which is why I found this unique post from their past, poorly aged things. Love is sharing a password. I guess they're over love. Because they don't want that shit at all. And in fact, you're going to start seeing these notifs. Too many people are using your account right now. To watch Love is Blind, upgrade your plan or stop playing on this screen. Upgrade to 2 screens. And so I expect to see plenty of you starting to get this warning, and it's going to roll out across America. Conservative estimates have like almost 20% of Netflix's user base or something being password sharers. So like the room to growth is crazy if all those people end up buying. Not all will. But it's where they see their biggest short-term opportunity to increase revenue. They're also, I think, they've recently raised prices. So they're doing a lot of things to counteract the fact they have a very expensive content slate coming up. And they want to stay ahead of the pack on that. But they're up against people with incredibly deep pockets. Like, you know, when I did that Marketing Monday, Amazon was considering, or they were just putting in a bid to buy MGM, the studio that owns James Bond. Well, that went through. The government rubber stamped it, even though it was like a gigantic, you know, monopolistic buyout by a huge conglomerate to get further foothold in Hollywood. It got rubber stamped, and it's through. And so MGM is now 100% owned by Amazon. Confirmed. And so, you know, that's James Bond is now on Amazon Prime. Big competition coming. Everyone's spending more. Still pretty good for consumers, though. We're getting a lot of options where they still compete. Once one of them wins, that's when we're fucked. Amazon bought NFL too. Yep. They bought NFL as well. Okay. So that's a win and a fail. Let's talk about, speaking of FTC. Damn, everything's segueing. Oh my God, I didn't even plan this. I literally didn't. Speaking of FTC, I said they're rubber stamping things. They are allowing mergers to go through, but the sleeping giant has been awoken. The FTC has spent the past like 20 years basically allowing every single merger to happen, and they barely even look at it. In fact, in America, different than most other countries, we don't even require FTC approval to do a big merger. If you announce that you're going to merge, like if you're a big fucking company and you're going to merge with another big company, all you have to do is announce it. And if a certain amount of time passes and they don't stop you, it's considered good. It's considered you're good to go. Like it literally is automatically allowed unless they go through the effort of stopping you. And so that's America only. But in this case, the Microsoft Activision deal, you guys remember that? The $70 billion biggest gaming acquisition in history by Microsoft of Activision Blizzard. Well, the FTC woke up and they've had a request for additional info about the deal, which opens up an in-depth antitrust review of the acquisition. A huge deal. Now, this doesn't mean it's going to get blocked or anything, but it means it's going to be a lot more effort. It's going to be a process. It's not going to be a smooth, instant acquiring by Microsoft. They're going to have to go through a lot of review an explanation and prove they're not a monopoly and all that stuff. So, so it's interesting. It's definitely going to be worth watching, and it's going to, here's the deal. Everyone in leadership at Blizzard is basically abandoning ship and giving the reins over to Microsoft. Like they're planning on an exit. If for whatever reason this deal gets blocked, Activision Blizzard is fucked. Is fucked. I mean, it's going to collapse, dude. It's already like rats off a sinking ship. Talent leaving, developers leaving. I mean, the only thing they have left is the IP, which Microsoft is buying. If that doesn't go through, Blizzard is completely, I mean, it's just completely burnt to the ground. It's over. Now, realistically, judging on history, this will go through. It'll just be a song and dance. They'll check it through to make sure because it's a big deal, but they'll allow it. But just want to open that as an option. Just want to open that as an option. Continuing wins and fails. I have. Oh, you know what? I like to take a little break in the middle. This is not a win. Oh, this is a win. This is a huge win. It's not about marketing or business, but I found this video on YouTube and wanted to share it with you. Okay. Sometimes you have to fucking put in a little fun. Everyone needs a break. This is Jay-Z doing the intro instead of Princess Peach of Mario 64.
Dear Mario, please come to the castle. I had baked the cake for you. Yours truly, JC.
Okay, back. Okay, back to the wins and fails. Sorry, I just thought that was cool. I just really liked it. It made me laugh. Thought I'd share with you. What's real is that that's actually a real recording. It's not even like a... Like, that's The Rock, dude. They say he fell off. He still got it, dude. He still got it. Okay. Then, oh, yeah. Okay. Now, speaking of the government, let's talk about... No, I did a Marketing Monday on inflation recently. And in it, I said that basically, with inflation rising and getting completely out of control month over month over month, eventually the government is going to have to raise interest rates. Now, you can watch that video to explain what interest rates are and all that stuff, but generally it's a thing that's going to probably cause at least a short-term negative shock to the economy and stocks and everything. And confirming today, the Fed Chair Jerome Powell said the central bank will take the necessary steps to get inflation down, even if that means increasing interest rates more rapidly than currently anticipated. They basically announced they're going to do it today. They basically announced that it's pretty much going to have to happen. Now, like I said in the inflation video, there's a fine line they walk. There's a fine line they walk. Because if they can convince everybody that they're going to do it, if they can slam their fist and say it's going to happen, they can sort of scare the market into not anticipating higher inflation and then not actually have to do it. If they actually do it, it's gonna cause the stocks to crash. So they're trying to do is like pretend they're going to do it. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. But they don't want to actually do it. So I don't know what this actually means. This seems like more posturing, but I think they're trying. I think they're kind of realizing they're kind of stuck and they're going to have to do something. So we'll see. But big win there. It's a game of chicken. It's absolutely a game of chicken between the government and the value of all the money we hold. They're definitely edging. The Fed's like a parent counting to 3. Exactly. 1. Have you guys ever done that? I've seen what happened when the count finishes. They never know what to do. My mom never knew what to do. If she actually finished the count, there's no follow through. They just yell like they were doing before. First they're yelling, and then they get mad, and they're like, okay, now I'm counting. Now it's serious. And then we're done. They go back to exactly what they were doing before. Unless my dad was home, and then I would get hit. Then I would get hit. But if it was just my mom, it was good. I was good. It was easy. It was there was no problem. Spanked, not hit. Come on. Okay. Wins, fails, wins, fails, wins, fails, wins, fails, wins, fails. Oh, by the way, saw this graph. This is a fail. I was gonna make a joke about how this is a huge win. Well, you know what? It is. I don't like the joke. Hey, this next graph is a huge win for the members of the silent generation like me who are still hanging on. Apparently, there's a lot more of them alive than I thought. I thought boomers were the oldest group. Silent generation is still alive. But what I want to actually say is this is a fail on millennials and zoomers aren't even on this chart. This is fraction of wealth owned. So look at the edge of the chart to see what 2020 is like. Basically, the most recent data. About a fourth of all wealth owned by the silent generation. About half of all wealth owned by baby boomers. Another, let's say, fifth owned by Gen X. A tiny fraction owned by us millennials. Why aren't millennials buying homes and having kids? This is the answer. And then I don't really see zoomers on this chart. But, you know, the real wealth is in friendships, which you also don't have. But the real wealth is in sex, which you also aren't having. But the real wealth is in number of Discord groups you're in, which zoomers own 90% of the chart. Huge. Huge, 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 huge. Actually colossal. So this is pretty stark data. This is not how I pictured it. I thought it was way more boomer and silent would actually be smaller than, I also thought millennial had a larger share than this, even though it was small. You know, pretty stark data. And I think something about this has got to give because, you know, this is the largest group of population. The single statistically most populous age range is 30-year-old males, followed by 30-year-old females, followed by 29-year-old males, followed by 29-year-old females. Like, that's the four biggest groups in America right now. And all of these groups have none of the money. They have none of the money. And so it's like a lot of people with absolutely nothing compared to where, like, look, you know, look at how much they had in 1990, dude. It's crazy. By the way, I mean, Gen X right here, you guys know that Zuckerberg, I think Zuckerberg might be a millennial, but like Bezos is considered Gen X. So like half of this yellow is probably Bezos. And then like they got nothing too. So yeah, Elon's Gen X. So like some of the massive wealthiest people are in this yellow part. And so I don't even know how much it's interesting. It's just interesting. And I don't know how it's going to shake out, but if you're getting rampant inflation that is like devaluing wages at a time where people, the vast majority of the country have no wealth, something's got to give, dude. Something's got to give. Otherwise people can't do any of the markers of regular life, like house, kids, all that stuff. But we'll see. As every day, 10,000 baby boomers turn 65. And the average life expectancy is 70, 71 for like, I think it's for men. I think it's a little older for, so there's going to be a lot of dying off soon of older generations. I don't know how that affects the wealth distribution, but something's got to give. We'll see. Speaking of that, oh, another interesting. This is just interesting. This is a win that I didn't know about. I think I've spoken about this, but I didn't know how stark it was. If I were to ask you guys, like, if Apple AirPods was its own company, how big do you think that company would be? If Apple AirPods was its own company. $3 to $5 billion? That's a lot. 1 million? That's a little small. Top 500? You think it's the top 500 company in the world? Okay, not that big. It's bigger. If Apple AirPods was its own company, It will be bigger than Adobe, Uber, Nvidia, AMD, Spotify, Square, Twitter, Shopify, and Snapchat. Just behind Netflix. $23 billion in revenue on AirPods alone. Isn't that crazy? AirPods are insane. First of all, the markup on them is crazy. The margin is huge. And they sell a ton of them. It's really wild. AirPods alone. Like if it was just a company called AirPods, it would be like a fucking top 20 company. World. That's shocking. I personally have 3 pairs of AirPods. Damn, nice flex. Holy shit. We got a guy with 3 pairs in the chat. Everyone, please bow. You're in the presence of greatness. $18 billion of that is lost AirPods. Probably true. It's probably, if they ever make them easy to find, it fucking company craters, dude. It fucking collapses overnight. They gotta keep making people lose them. Anyway, I thought that was shocking. I thought that was a really interesting stat. Okay, continuing, wins and fails. If you guys know, we've been in a period called the Great Resignation, where a lot of people are quitting their jobs. And shockingly, the results, for them at least, have been quite good. More than half of Americans who quit their jobs last year are now earning more. Now, here's the downside. And by the way, I looked into this. So, this was a survey, which means it's fairly unreliable. However, wages are indeed up, but so this is a bait and switch. This is supposed to be a win, and in general, people are quitting their jobs and finding new jobs with better pay. That is true. I've looked it up. I fact checked. Most people are quitting jobs that pay shitty to go to jobs that pay better, and that in general is a good thing. The problem is the fail. Inflation is rising faster than pay for most American workers. So even though people are getting paid more, things are getting more expensive. Primarily, I mean, you're going to notice it mostly at gas, energy costs, but also rent is going up. General, food costs, healthcare costs. And so in general, it's hard to keep pace. Now, the fact that wages are going up is a good thing, but it could also lead to what's called a wage price spiral, which is one of the stickiest aspects of inflation, one of the hardest things to break. And it's basically where everything gets more expensive. So all the employees demand better wages. They're like, hey, we need to get paid more. Everything's too expensive. Companies hate raising wages. They hate it. They're absolutely loath to do it. They don't want to do it. So the only time companies will raise wages is if they can also raise prices to pass the cost on to the consumer. Like they'll never just raise wages and then take less money. They'll raise wages and then raise prices. The problem is they raise wages, prices go up, everyone complains again, cycle continues. Wages go up, prices go up, wages go up, prices go up, wages go up. Everyone does it at the same time. And all of a sudden you're in a wage price cycle and your inflation gets out of control. And to break that, you pretty much have to, again, watch the inflation video, you have to raise interest rates. You have to cause some kind of like short-term recession. Otherwise, if you don't break that cycle, it gets crazy. So this is happening right now. It's the early innings of it. It's the beginning of a sort of turning that wheel. But once that snowball goes down the hill, it starts to go crazy. So just keeping you guys updated. This is what's going on in the world. Win and a fail. In lighter news, I want to give a win to somebody who figured out a way out of that system. Okay? I think we're all running this rat race. We're all in this hamster wheel. Okay? But if you can figure out a way to earn passive income, you know what I'm saying? You can zig while everyone else zags. If you can find a way to be your own best advocate, to negotiate strongly with big brands out there, then you can become like Clint Stevens, who it gets a massive win this week by revealing his patented strategy for negotiating with brands.
I don't really want to tweet about the PC you give me. I won't make a YouTube video. I hardly stream. I won't put a thing under the stream. And I don't want to talk about it on stream. But I would like a free PC. They said no.
When I first saw this clip, I busted out laughing, dude. That is the most gangster Sigma negotiating strategy ever. There's no value at all to the PC company, really. I won't tweet about it. I won't show it. I won't talk about it. I won't put a panel. Just give me a free PC. And those idiots said no. That's why they don't have a mind for business like Clint. What's funny is I think Nvidia gets so many of these. I've talked to some community guys. Nvidia gets like so many requests from like streamers that are like, "Hey, can I get a free 3090? I'm not gonna do anything with it. I just want it." Like, okay, well, okay. I like where your head's at. Anyway, I thought that was really funny. Shouts to Clint for, again, pioneering the meta. Also, unironically, Clint has zigged while everyone else zagged. Clint has developed the ultimate lifestyle where he plays Mario Kart on stream once a month, maybe, at best. Has enough money to do whatever he wants. Doesn't have to do any obligation he doesn't want to. Writes his book. Big chillin'. Clint's outside the system, actually a true Sigma. And let's see. Oh, another win. Another big win this week for Tom Holland, who needed it. Hey, if I think of anyone in the world who needed a win lately, it's Tom Holland. Finally, dude. Finally, he gets some kind of good in his life. I feel like he's just I feel like God has just dealt him one bad hand after the other. And finally he's getting dealt a good hand. Because guess what? Sony is working on a brand new live action God of War TV show. And if we know Sony, based on everything else they've done, they're going to cast Tom Holland in it. So get ready to have Tom Holland play both parts probably. He's going to play Kratos and Atreus. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing, dude. Maybe Chris Pratt. Oh, shit. Chris Pratt and Tom Holland. That is a cast, dude. Genius. Genius. Tom Holland as boy. Yeah, really, really excited for that adaptation of God of War. It remains to be seen how all this stuff is doing. You know, Hollywood is looking to video games because video games continues to eat a larger share of the entertainment pie, especially among Zoomers. Zoomers are spending less and less time watching TV and more time gaming. And so Hollywood, because they can't make games, are looking to gaming IP to create the brands of the future. They want to create more gaming shows. Hopefully that will attract the audience. And so Uncharted, by the way, kind of a bad movie, kind of a mid to bad movie, doing amazing at the box office. Making an absolute rack of money. It's like the 4th highest grossing video game movie of all time. Halo TV show coming out. A lot of attempts. We'll see how well they do. And generally in the past, they've done really poorly. But we'll see. Arcane is like the one notable exception. The Candy Crush anime gonna go crazy. I can't wait, dude. I can't wait. I would love a good Hitman movie. Would kill for a good Hitman movie for once. The Among Us movie. You know they talked about it. You know if an Among Us had hung around a little bit longer, they definitely would have made a show. It just, they couldn't move fast enough. Elden Ring the movie, only if it's 400 hours long. If it's like a 6-part movie, you have to go multiple theaters to see. That would be sick. With and a good half of it is just the protagonist hitting random walls. Yeah, no, I like that. I like where your head's at. And finally, on my wins and fails, I believe I have one more win and fail. I'm sure I have it. I'm sure I have one more. I didn't just say I do and then don't actually have one. I didn't just I think I actually was my last win and fail. Oh, yeah, I had this. But this should have been earlier. This is not really a finale. Yeah, I don't know. I thought this was this is a fail on Circuit City. You guys remember Circuit City? I found footage of the last days of a Circuit City.
On Circuit City, everybody knows. Yeah, this is Scooby-Doo, Kazam, Shaquille O'Neal, you name it. This man's so tall. Look, I have to look up to him.
What's up?
All right, so we gonna keep up. We gonna keep up. Yep. Ex-NASA.
That was my first job, by the way. I actually did a great job. This is like when I was spry.
Lorena, that's that's Lorena. That, but she's smiling, saying. She keeping the camera going. What's good?
Okay, man. Anyway, I mean, if you go through the video, it's them just packing up on the last day when they close the store permanently. She's smiling.
All sales are final.
Yeah, let me see.
Yeah, he already know that.
And I think it's interesting. I wanted to do, I don't think it's worth a full Marketing Monday, but it's kind of interesting to talk about the complete collapse of this company due to not just the business model being outdated, but the total mismanagement. The way they tried to pivot to a bunch of really stupid things. I mean, it's Blockbuster-esque because you guys know Best Buy is still around, right? So Best Buy, despite, shrinking margins, is still running. But these guys were bad. What about WeWork? Oh, WeWork would be a good one. Yeah, it's basically Best Buy. Circuit City was just a red version of Best Buy. And it wasn't that much different, but it incredibly collapsed. Yeah, maybe a YouTube short. Maybe I'll just do a quick short on it. They were highlighted in the 80s and 90s, one of the best companies strategically. Yeah, so was Kodak before the digital camera. And then we look at how that went out. Or Xerox. Do you guys know Xerox was once considered like a company like Google? The Xerox campus was considered like one of the, like if you go back to like the fucking, you read about like the 80s, it's like Xerox was considered like the Google of its time. It was like incredibly innovative, like cutting edge. The things they're building in the copy machine world are crazy. And like they had the fanciest campus and everyone wanted to work there. And now they're just Xerox, dude. Clint is long in Xerox? Are you telling me Clint Stevens invested in Xerox? Now? Everyone buy. Get on your public app and buy. If Clint knows something, I mean, it's not looking good. Oh, maybe. No, not really. No, I mean, it's not. You know what, though? Maybe it's going to moon. Maybe it's going to moon. Any day now. Any day now. Believe. But look. Dude, I just zoomed out. This is what I was talking about. Look at Xerox in 99, dude. Xerox used to be a company. Everyone thought they were changing the world. Y2K? You know, Y2K didn't happen. What happened in 2001? This is mostly 99. This is the tech collapse. There's a great .com bubble burst in 99 where almost every tech stock went to bottom of the barrel, if not collapsed. My parents lost like $100,000. I'm sorry to hear that. It sucks. Were they invested in pets.com? Isn't it just a fancy printer? Yeah, it is. Yeah, you're right. It is. But around this time, everyone thought that anything tech was going to the absolute moon. Around 95 to 99, everyone thought if you had the words internet or tech or .com or you had a website, you were going to be worth trillions. And so everything shot up and then it all collapsed. Famously, pets.com, which was a website that delivered pet food to your door, or you could buy pet supplies online, but it lost them money on every sale. So every time they sold you pet food, they would sell it to you for less than it cost them to buy and ship. So as they grew, they lost more and more money. But they were growing. And so everyone was like, pets.com is the future. I'm going to invest. And then they completely collapsed in 99. Very similar to like Uber now. Or like, what was that? MoviePass? MoviePass.com. Anyway, that's the wins and fails. Hope you enjoyed. Again, we would normally jump right now into Marketing Monday. I'm going to save it till tomorrow. But instead, we're going to watch a little bit of Shark Tank. I think we're going to watch a Shark Tank episode to sort of keep it business and marketing focused. So, because we have, let's say 4 or 5 minutes, I'm going to get a snack. Everyone get some snacks. We'll get settled in. Then maybe we'll watch a short video like this. I kind of wanted to watch. How long is this?
We're the magician.
Yeah, let's watch this. This is not business related, but I wanted to watch it, and then we'll watch Shark Tank. This is a video called "We're the Magicians in Now You See Me, Wizards or What?" Because I love the movie Now You See Me, but it is stupid as fuck, and the magic is not real. And so we're gonna watch this. I heard it's funny, and then we'll watch Shark Tank. So we'll give you 1 second. I'm gonna get some food and some water. I'll BRB. And then we'll watch this. I don't know Leo Vader, but he seems funny. Hey, babe. Wait, let me put on the Snacky Snack Time song. Snacky Snack Time.
Yummy, yummy, yum, yum, yummy, yummy, yum.
Yeah.
Yummy, yummy, yum, yum, yummy, yummy, yum, 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 yum. Snacky snack time. Yummy, yummy, yum, yum, yummy, yummy, yum. Yummy, yummy, yum, yum, yummy, yummy, yum, 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 yum. Snacky snack time.
Yeah, it's snacky snack time, people. Time for you to exercise your right to have a snack. So open your mouth and taste the delicious freedom of snacky snack time.
Snacky snack time. Yummy, yummy, yum, yum, yummy, yummy, yum. Yum, 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 yum. Snacky snack time.
Damn, I love that song. Can't play it. Actually, you know what? I can play it. Because we're probably going to restart the VOD. We're going to restart the stream. Yeah. Wait, I'm going to go offline and online again. Thank you guys for watching Marketing Monday Wins and Fails. Appreciate it if you're around. Appreciate all the subs. Luca, thank you for the sub. I think I'll go offline and online so I can watch Shark Tank. And we'll play the full song Cocoa Butter Kisses. Because we're going to delete the VOD anyway. So if you're here, hold on for literally 5 seconds. I'm going to go offline and online again, create a new VOD, and we'll be watching Shark Tank in no time.